A very good evening, folks, and welcome to Australia. Yes, I am down under for our live Women's World Cup sweepstake draw on Let's Talk Sport. 32 nations, 64 matches, 10 venues. We're going to be all over Australia and New Zealand over the next few weeks, but which team will win the 9th edition of the Women's World Cup in Australia and New Zealand? It starts July 20th to August 20th, and then we'll find out who will be the queens of women's football. But anyway, thanks for all of you for joining us. If you have just joined us on the live stream, do get in touch on the live chat page, especially if you're one of our competitors that has decided to give me a £5 note or bank transfer these days. But just to think, folks, our players have given up quite a lot of money right now to risk it all to win more money. It's a big gamble because these days £5 probably wouldn't even get you a meal deal at WH Smith. So that's just the way the economy is going. I don't know. I'm in Australia. We don't have WH Smiths over here. I'm upside down, so I'm looking at my fellow guests in just a moment who will be joining me for the draw. First of all, a man who believes that it is the best surname in football. He believes that Cummings is the word. It is Jamie Burgoyne. Burgoyne, how are you, my friend?
I'm all right.
I give you the intro, and then that's the best you can give me. How are you?
Yes.
You look.
I'm all right. Yeah. It's just a bit hot, isn't it?
It is a bit hot. I mean, it's funny. It's winter time in Australia, which is unbelievable. But Burgoyne, I believe your contribution today for Australia is a Formula One cap.
Yep. Danny Rick. Honey Badger, the best driver in the world.
He didn't even drive today, did he?
Neither did Checo, but he finished.
Well, at least he actually was in a race. Just saying.
He won the race of our hearts, mate, did Danny Rick.
Wait, when was the last time he won a race? 10 years ago?
Who cares?
Anyway, I'm sure we'll hear more from Burgoyne in just
Hopefully
a bit.
Not.
But now, next to my other guest, he has, let's just say, we last saw him on a plane. He didn't tell us where he was going. I'm hoping that he is with us tonight because I need him to help out with the draw, because without him, this draw may as well end now, especially Burgoyne and Joe Stanley. Here he is. It is Mr. Stanners. Oh, where is he?
Hello?
I don't see him anywhere.
Oh, hello,
Joe. Is this Aussie
how
Joe?
How are you doing? I think I'm... It is. Yeah, I think I'm in the right place. I might have landed in the wrong area. Jeepers, there's a kangaroo behind me. But yeah, happy to be here.
Is it fair? Is it Skippy? What was his name? What was that famous name? Skippy?
Yeah. Skippy, yeah. Skippy the bush kangaroo, yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Well, how are you, Joe? I mean, you've travelled quite far. Have you joined the England team? Because they travelled earlier this week.
Well, I did get very close to Alessia Russo and Ella Toon, but security caught me. And then, obviously, this must be how I ended up in the bush with Skippy over here.
That's the 5th time this week that you've been caught. I'm a bit worried for you, Joe. Have you actually gone back to work recently?
Well, the disguises aren't working, so I might have to try another tact. With work, I've not told them, so just shh.
Right, okay. Well, let's move swiftly on from Joe's dodgy dealings or whatever shenanigans he's up to. We are now.
Hello, yeah.
We now got all
three. Cheshire Oaks.
Oh, we.
Yeah, I'd like to report the Skyver actually. Hi, Joe. Didn't realise you were on yet.
But anyway, we're all here.
Hello,
all
Jamie. Sorry, there's a slight time delay over here in Australia.
Okay, how come the England squad were in Rill?
Shh, you're not supposed to tell him.
Amazing.
I've developed the ability to time travel, so I've gone from Rill at 5 o'clock this afternoon to Australia now.
I'll be honest, lads. I've actually lied. I am actually here in England. Here's my England shirt. I'm on. I do apologise. I have lied to the nation and to our Let's Talk Sport community. I am nowhere near upside down. I feel flat as hell. But anyway, here we are. But yes, Women's World Cup starts on July 20th, and what we're going to do, we're going to delay this as much as we can, as we always do with our sweepstake draws. Start off with you, Burgoyne. This is the 9th edition, first time it's going to ever have 32 nations. You learned quite a lot over the last few days getting these countries together. You looked, I remember straight away you were like, Haiti's in this, Philippines are playing in this. So there's certainly some nations to, let's be honest, you don't want to draw with unless you want to win a certain prize.
Absolutely. Looking at, Panama, Haiti, Philippines, which is a surprise addition in the first place. First time I can't get Croatia in a draw, which is very sad. Not that I've ever got them in a draw, but
not this time.
There's some very surprised nations in there, and hopefully they'll give us a good display. Except for Ireland, we don't like them. We took Declan Rice off them, and that is happy days.
That is true.
Rice, baby.
Oh God! I can't believe Muller finally done that advert. By the way, I actually never thought this. Joe, the very first ever Women's World Cup was in 1991. So as I mentioned before, this is only the 9th edition. You find that hard to believe, don't you, when you think that the Men's World Cup started in 1930? So massive gap between both editions of the competition. But this feels like the biggest World Cup for women's football, Joe. 32 nations, big month coming up in Australia and New Zealand. If any, it's just growing. Simple as that.
Yeah, it's definitely it's growing. Women's football is getting more and more bigger. In some cases, there's parity with the men's game in terms of the financial packages for the players available. It's only getting bigger. You see the attendances since Euro 2022, which obviously, as British people, English people, we don't stop going on about. The attendances have skyrocketed, and that's gone through the tiers as well, from the WSL in England down to the lower tiers as well, and worldwide. And it's good to see the women's game growing, and it's about time, with all due respect, that it has grown and it is getting the publicity that it finally deserves. These girls and players have worked so hard to get to where they are, and deserve to be given the publicity that they're getting now and the opportunities that they are getting. And as someone that's working in women's football currently at the moment, it's fantastic to see it going stronger and stronger, and hopefully we'll continue to see it grow even bigger and be, the Women's World Cup and the women's leagues get as much publicity as the men's games has for the last, 20, 30 years. And hopefully soon, you could see with the fact that BBC and ITV were battling for the broadcasting rights, that's another big sign, isn't it, that the game's growing, and it's only going to be good for the beautiful game of football.
I think it feels like it's come very, very late, hasn't it? That this audience of women's football. Well, as in for it to get this big, but it has to start somewhere, and it's great to see that women's football now is getting a lot more publicity, media, and that's as you say, BBC, ITV battling it out, and now sharing the rights for the Women's World Cup, which in the past normally it's been the BBC and nothing more really. BBC have been the only broadcasters, but even in the past, they would only show selective matches, but this time we're going to be able to watch all of them, even if it's on at 4 a.m. in the morning, with it, of course, being down under. But I'll tell you what, before we go into more details of this draw, straight away I'm going to ask you, Burgoyne, which nation do you want? Which one do you really want in this draw?
England, obviously. I'll take USA as well. There's a lot of big nations. Your Brazils, your Canadas, your Australias, maybe even New Zealand as well. See if they've got any sort of home nation power in front of the home fans. But yeah, one of those would probably suit me fine.
And Joe, let's go to you.
I agree with those sentiments that obviously England as an Englishman, but the USA, you can't look any further than them, can you? Really, they've won it so many times. You've got Brazil, always quality as well. So you're looking at Germany as well. If you're looking for a European nation as well, they normally do well. They obviously played it in the Euro final last summer. The squad was aging a little bit, but these are the nations that you always look at when it comes to the Women's World Cup. Who's going to get into the latter stages? And obviously myself probably wants to get USA in this draw. Not that I have much luck in draws, sweepstake draws, because they're the ones that are most likely to win it.
Absolutely.
Just Brazil.
Shout out to Japan as well. Sorry, shout out to Japan as well.
Yeah, Japan 2011 World Cup winners beating the USA in a shocking... Well, yeah, it was a bit of a shock. The all-rounder, I think everyone expected USA to win it comfortably. They went 1-0 up, then it was 1-1, then they went 2-1 up USA. But Japan kept squeezing one back, and then in penalty shootout, they came out on top, which, yeah, USA had to recover from that and then win it in 2015 and 2019. We got Greg Livingston saying hello. Hello, Greg. Burgoyne getting involved in the group chat, in the live chat page as well. So do get in touch, folks, if you're watching. We'd love to hear from you, especially if you're one of those that has entered this sweepstake, because, of course, in the next few minutes, you will find out who you'll get for this Women's World Cup. Now, let's look at the countries. Now, in case you didn't know, folks, these are the 32 teams. So, Group A is New Zealand, our co-hosts, with Norway, the 1995 winners of the World Cup. The Philippines, they are making their debut at this World Cup. And then finishing off Group A, it's Switzerland. We got Group B, where I'm sure Burgoyne wants this one. It's Australia, the king of kangaroos. Republic of Ireland, another debutant for this World Cup, after they beat Scotland on their way through the playoffs. Nigeria and Canada, the Olympic champions, to finish off Group B. Group C, we've got Spain. They could be a threat with Alexia Putellas in that team, and many others that, of course, feature in the Spanish leagues and, of course, in England. That they should be a very good team coming into this. Costa Rica, Zambia another debutant, and then Japan, as we mentioned, the 2011 winners. Group D, it's the Lionesses. They're bringing it home. England, can they do it? Win their first ever Women's World Cup and do what the men's did in 1966. Haiti, another debutant, then Denmark, and then China. So quite a difficult group, if you ask me. Then we get into the second part of the groups, which is Group E, the world champions, the four-time winners, the most successful team. It's USA, along with Vietnam, the Netherlands, who were runners-up not last time out, Portugal to finish off Group E. Group F is France, Jamaica, Brazil, and Panama. Panama, another debutant. Group G is Sweden, South Africa, Italy, and Argentina. Then Group H, we have the mighty Germans, Morocco, Colombia, and the Korea Republic. Of course, it's not South Korea anymore, so it is, of course, changed. We've got some messages before we look on to our participants. Miranda Stockwell says, please tell Joe he got Brazil in the last World Cup. There is someone more unlucky than him. Burgoyne says his favourite holding mid is still at his club. And then Gabby, who's actually one of our competitors, says, if I get USA, I'll be annoyed as I hate them. Oh, right. Very personal from Gabby there. But no, that's your opinion and we respect it. So let's look at who our players are.
Can I respond to Miranda? Sorry, Jamie did. Can I respond to Miranda with the fact I may have got Brazil, which is normally a good team to get the sweepstake, but they went out in the quarterfinals and I won diddly squats. Yeah, sums up the look.
You deserve that for rigging it, to be honest.
Who's Miranda?
Do we mean that? Oh no, we meant the Matildas of Australia.
Mary Earps. Mary Earps, innit?
Very good. Let's look at our players. There's me, top left. Joe Stanley, who's actually here.
Hey.
Royzen, who's a friend of Gabby's. I apologise if I've pronounced that wrong. Katie Harris, we've had her before. Stuart Davis, the most sexiest man that's ever worn Stuart Broad's headband. Caroline Lippert has a right. Adam Davis. Miranda Stockwell, who is Mary Earps. Actually, she's out in Australia as we speak. Andrew Pollard, who looks like Andrew Perlow. Patrick Corbett, who's got a star under his name because he has won one of our sweepstakes before. He won the last one, which was the Men's World Cup. He got Argentina. Kyle Fenn, who looks like Eden Hazard. Burgoyne, who's an absolute loser. I don't know who he is. We got, Oh, yeah. We got Gabby, who just joined us in our group chat there. Luke Tanner, who would... I wouldn't want him to tan my arse. That's all I'm saying. Pippa Alms has got a star next to her name as well because she won the Women's Euro sweepstake last year with England. Now imagine if she got England again. That might be a good sign. Let's look at our second group. So this is the last 16 ones. Liam Bond, not James Bond. Joe Crosland, my brother Chris Davis, who's the uglier one. Claire, Henry Hazelhurst, George Davis, Lee Wildash, who I think might be watching from my sister's house right now instead of having food because this is more important. JMO, Dan Middo, Tash Bradley, Ian Davis. Actually, Burgoyne, you're under real pressure. If you give Tash the wrong team, you're not going to hear the end of it. Ian Davis, who's my dad.
Yeah, there won't be any treats for Burgoyne.
No, none at all. George Stott. Did I say that right?
Jorg, I believe.
Jorg.
Jorge.
Helen, George Harris, another Helen Rowe Wilcox, who is the editor of the Women's Football Magazine, and Billy Pugh. Billy Pugh, his first time in our sweepstake, and I'm glad to have him with us. He has got one almighty beard, and I reckon that could bring him very good luck. Let's just quickly look at the prizes. This is what it's all up for grabs. A lot of money in this because if you win, it's £60. That might just be enough for your Iceland shopping. You just never know with this economy these days. The runners-up's 30 quid, so you'd be lucky to even get half a pizza at this rate from Pizza Express. Third place playoff winner, quite frankly, maybe you'll get a Freddo or two with that at 15 quid. Golden Boot is the same, 15 quid. So actually, if you won the third place playoff and your team also got Golden Boot with the most goals from a certain player, who knows, you might be able to buy one whole Freddo. Golden Glove, which is Miranda Stockwell, Mary Earps, so she knows what it takes to win one of them. Golden Ball's just 5 quid. I'm sorry, but I don't think we should give more than that. Best Young Player.
What a great TV show.
I know.
Do you remember Golden Balls?
Yeah, with Jasper Carrot. What a show. I forgot all about that. Amazing. Best Young Player, 5 quid. Worst Team, 15 quid. So the worst team is one of my favourites. So if you get a shit team, folks, there's still a chance to win money. And then the Fair Play Award, I don't know, we just use it because it's a thing with FIFA. And then just quickly, before we do start, you're probably wondering, if some of you don't know, we actually do have right in front of us the odds checker. And if you're not sure which team you want, this is kind of giving you an indication of who's the favourite right now. As you'd expect, the Americans.
Sponsored by Genius Sport.
Not this time, sadly.
You want Czechoslovakia.
Slovakia, yeah, even though they're not in it.
Czechoslovakia. No, Czechoslovakia.
No, what? You've never even visited. What? Why?
Czechoslovakia, it's the place where all the Joes live. Fozzie will back me up.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, I'm never going there.
No, I'm not going there. Normally I'd have a bucket list to visit places, but I'm not going there. We got England second favourite, Spain third, Germany fourth, France fifth, Australia the host sixth. So those are your best chances, it looks like. But if we scroll all the way down for the worst team award, I'm thinking it looks as though it's saying the Philippines, Vietnam, and Panama, who are debutants tonight. Not tonight, sorry, for the tournament. So yeah, I think we are pretty much ready to go, you know, lads. Let's just go back, and for some reason I've lost. Oh, hang on. If I do that, there we go. I've lost my lads for a moment, but they are there with us now. So I'm going to start some tense music and put it on in the background. Now, to start off with, now in case you're wondering who's doing what, I'm just sitting here as an audience member to tell them what to do. Joe Stanley, as you can see, is ready. Burgoyne, I think he's never ready, but he's oh my word, he is ready. He's got his eggs in his basket. But I believe, Stanley, you've got the players.
Yeah.
You've got the
Roll
players.
reversed up on last time.
Yeah, we've got. Okay, I forgot about that. So you're doing the players. So Joe, you start off, and then once we have our player, we'll have Burgoyne, who will give us what country they'll get.
Yes, countries.
It better be. Always we have to restart. Now make sure they're all out of the pack, Joe. Yes, because always we'll have to restart. Oh yeah, there we go.
The finest.
I actually can't hear
bag.
the plastic bag. Yeah, it's the most quietest bag. Alright. Oh, switch screen. There we go.
Right.
Joe's had a stroke.
Be ready. Ready?
Ready?
Are we?
I hope so. Oh. Here we go. The first ball, lads and ladies.
The first person is George Davis.
George Davis. If you're watching, George, hello. Let me, before you go, Burgoyne, let me just, of course, we don't know which country he's got. Actually, yeah, no, go on, Burgoyne. Do your work.
Oh, I've lost one. Hang on. There we go. Good start.
I can't hear any sound of the balls of the ball. It's such a shame.
It's
No,
really
so-
loud. I wish you could. And we've got off Canada.
Canada. There we go.
Ooh.
There we go, folks. So, if I just put that in, Canada, let me just put that in. It is George Davis, who
Canada.
has made it for the Olympic champions, Canada. So, I think he might be happy with that. There they are in Group B. So, let's go back to Joe Stanners. We've had our first competitor.
Yeah, can you hear it now?
A little bit, yeah. It's better than nothing.
Had to talk my speaker to the thing.
Who is the next player?
Pippa Elms.
Pippa Elms. Pippa, our good mate who won the women's Euro sweepstake last summer. Can she do it again? Burgoyne, can
Well,
you
here, if you
give
can hear
her
mine as
England?
well.
Yeah,
Can you hear mine as well?
go on.
Oh, I've lost one.
He broke his mic for that.
Have I broken my mic?
We can hear you.
Not the first time you called someone called Mike to break.
Who's that? Right.
There we go. I can't believe I can't hear the sound. I thought that's a shit mic.
Italy.
Italy for Pippa. So that's
Italia.
put her in Italy. They are a country that aren't expected to win this one, but you never know. So that's Pippa Elms there. Group G with South Africa, Sweden, and Argentina. So let's
I'm
go
disappointed
back
we didn't
to
have
Joe.
the Italian national anthem.
That's the best national anthem of all time. I feel like Stanners has done this for years.
Rod Stanners.
Who's
Henry
next?
Hazelhurst.
Henry Hazelhurst.
Henry Hazelhurst.
I'm convinced he's not real.
Hazelnut.
Even though you've met him a few times. Okay, Burgoyne, what country is he going to get?
We've got the winners, Zambia.
Were they the playoff winners? I think they were, weren't they?
Zambia.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so that
Zambia.
is Zambia for Henry. I can't find them anywhere on my thing. Where are you? Zambia, where are you? I am looking for you. Sorry, it's a long list. Hang on,
could
Joe.
be Namibia
Not yet,
as
Joe.
well.
Not yet, Joe. I'm not ready.
He's apple bobbing.
There it is. So if I just put in Henry Hazelhurst, there we go. There he is, along with Costa Rica, Spain, and Japan in Group C. Now let's go to Joe Stanley to start again. Oh.
Do you think he wears that headset when he plays like Flight Simulator?
Oh, I hope
Take
so.
my breath away. Oh, sugar. Du-du-du.
It's fair to say Joe's been involved in a lot of accidents with helicopters, and I'm not on about crashing it.
Be war crimes too.
I was on about his pants.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, Stanners.
Well, it's propeller sized. Someone called Claire. I don't know if she's
Claire.
Brazilian. It just says Claire. Just says Claire.
He wrote this.
So that's Claire. Who is Claire going to get? Burgoyne. It's
Forgot
very
how to do a
simple.
thing.
Get a ball out of that bucket, and then you open it, and then show it to everyone.
That's a mixing bowl, but not a bucket.
All right.
Nice effort.
He doesn't
famous.
know. You can tell he can't bake.
The
He can bake maybe,
2010,
but he can't bake.
the 2010 Men's World Cup hosts, South Africa.
Oh! Wow!
Hey.
Get your Jabulani out, or your Vuvuzela. It is South Africa for Claire.
Jinx.
Brilliant. So that is Claire with South Africa. So she's with Pippa in Group G. So that's Sweden and Argentina that still need their players to be added for that
Is
group.
this supposed to be Iceman?
Stanners.
Wait.
They both got matching sunglasses now. Where's mine? I don't have mine.
Good. You're not part of our team.
Oh, I see how it is. All right.
Yes.
Stanners, it's your turn, my friend.
Are we going to end up in the danger zone?
I
I'll take
haven't
him
been
off
in
so
the
I can
back seat
actually
of your
read.
car, to be honest.
I'm alright at driving.
He's still alive. That's the main thing.
Chris Davis,
Oh.
and that is a drawing of a plane ticket to Turkey. I think you know why.
Oh, I love it.
I don't know
Oh,
why.
Burgoyne, no pressure, my friend. Down that water. Who's he gonna get?
Oh.
Should we do what the Barmy Army do? Oh.
I don't know who's in trouble for this, but Panama.
Oh no! Oh, he was so
It's a
happy.
restaurant, isn't it? Panama Hatties.
He was so happy this morning. Yeah, Panama Hatties. That's only down the road. But that is, poor. Well, I'm happy because I didn't get Panama, so that's the main thing. But Panama for Chris, which, let's be honest, lads, every time we see one of those nations come out without us being drawn, we're quite happy. That means there's still a chance we might get a decent nation. So Chris Davis with Panama in Group F. So we are now back with Stanners. Come on, my friend. No pressure.
Ooh.
Oh, who is it?
Burgoyne.
It's
Oh
Burgoyne.
no!
Oh, he's literally got to pick his country next.
Which one did I
Which
mark?
is the-
England again?
Which is the heated one? If
Yeah.
he draws USA or England now, we can confirm it's rigged.
Yeah,
What's one which literally has England written on it?
Has he got a gold ball to make sure that he's? Oh no, wait, sorry, red ball maybe.
Back to golden balls again.
Back to
Oh.
golden balls again with Jasper Carrot. Right, here we go. We're going. This is for you. This is for you.
I'm walking off if it's a good one.
Sergio.
Who's
Got
he
Brazil.
got?
Oh, it's
Brazil. Yeah. So yet again, one of us has got Brazil.
Yes.
So let's go and find them. They are in Group F. Boom. And there he is. He is with my brother, Chris Davis, in Group F. And then he still needs to find out who gets France and Jamaica. So let's go back to Joe. Come on, my friend. You're going to get
Roger,
one of us
Ronaldo.
again this time.
The Ronaldo draw.
You're going to lacy the ball of balls over and then go, oh shit.
Phew.
That was a bad impression.
I know, because I don't like him. He's a mount. Team Messi all the way.
How do you feel, Burgoyne? Oh, hello. What's
Hello.
this? Here we
Oh,
go.
Ain't this interesting? Straight after Burgoyne, we have Tash.
Bradley.
Oh no.
Tash.
So,
Which one's the one
Is
marked
Burgoyne
England?
going to be sleeping? Is he going to be sleeping on the sofa if he doesn't draw a good one?
We'll see.
yeah, Burgoyne's under real pressure now. It's funny, isn't it, Joe? We can't keep them away from each other.
I know. There'll be no smushing if he draws a Haiti or something. I
Look,
don't
whatever happens on YouTube, it can't happen on here.
Why does it say West Ham?
I don't want our channel to get banned. Who is it?
I've got Norway.
Norway.
know. Oh, you got Norway back from that.
Is that good? I don't know. Norway, they have a decent team. They won the World Cup in 1995, but that was many years ago.
Is it Emma Haaland plays for them? I think. Or...
Who
Did you know there's Norway back for Burgoyne's relationship? Yeah, Norway back.
Very good. So that's Tash in Group A. She doesn't know who she's facing yet, but I'd say she should get out of the groups with that, especially with only New Zealand and Switzerland probably being the only threats in that group. Stanners, here we go. But Norway.
So I'll try not to laugh. I just had
I bet
I've
Tasha's
just had a message from one of the group members.
And what they say?
Sorry, Jamie. Oh, they were laughing at my propeller-sized comment. Oh, here we are.
Oh, who is it?
It is a Harris.
Is it George Harris?
It's Katie Harris.
Oh, it's Katie Harris. Katie Harris. She's not had much luck in our draws. Will she get a good one today? It's down to Mr. Burgoyne.
Let's go. We got Argentina.
Ooh, Argentina for
Not bad.
Katie Harris. So, will she be happy about that? If you're watching, Katie, do let us know. Actually, our players haven't actually paid yet, so I'm a bit worried that if they don't get what they want, they won't pay it. But Katie Harris is in with Pippa and Claire in Group G, so they just need to find out who will get Sweden in that group. Let's go straight back to Stanners.
Just Stanley. Get on with it, mate.
It won't open.
Whatever.
At least they didn't drop it. Oh.
Still chance of that yet.
Oh.
Liam Bond.
Liam
007.
008, I normally call him, but okay. So
0069.
Liam Bond, Burgoyne. He wishes. With me. Burgoyne. What have you got?
And
Philippines. The Philippines for Mr. Bond.
That's a crap Bond film, that.
That is a really bad Bond film. Does anyone even live there? Oh dear. So let me just put that as confirmation. Liam Bond may not pay me now. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't.
There's always the worst team. What's he talking about?
Yes, there is that.
I've just got a message from a number, and I hope it's a spam or that it's a wrong number. Hi Maria, are you free tomorrow? I'd like you to give me a manicure. I don't know who Maria is.
Oh, all right. It's all happening live on the sweepstake draw. No filters needed. Bambi saying Joe is so handsome, and saying Burgoyne. Didn't include me. Anyway, go on, Stanners.
Got a point there.
I don't know why people are messaging me drawing a draw, you know. It's an
Well, you're
important job
famous.
to do.
You're famous, yeah. Who is it? Who's it going
I
to
am.
be, Stanners? This is our 10th entry.
Your mum.
I bet
It's your mum.
She's not in this.
It's Helen Rowe Willocks.
Wilcox.
Oh, Wilcox, sorry.
Cool. So Helen is in at number 10. Mr. Burgoyne. She wants Germany. She's told me that. So, are you going to give her Germany?
Something off camera might have happened. Morocco.
Morocco. Oh dear.
Status is gone.
I missed what happened to Joe. Oh, poor
Nothing,
Joe.
nothing.
That's so that is Morocco for Helen.
He's gone, mate. He's gone.
What the hell happened? But that is Helen with.
Oh, that's funny.
What is he? What's wrong with him?
I don't think we should say because it will make him sad that he's not involved.
Is it the stairs up to the bedrooms or something like that? But anyway, Helen with Morocco there. Just
I'll
to
tell you once you're off air. Oh gosh, that was funny.
Pat Corbett says, "Sorry, Joe, sent it to the wrong number." Right.
Was it a happy ending one?
Stanners. This is for our 11th
Yes.
compared to. We've still got loads to go. Fucking hell.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it's another Red Bull.
Who could be the next red nose?
Was that Seb?
He actually refused to do this one. I was very disappointed.
The sexiest man alive. Apart from me.
Stu Davis.
Oh, Philippines has already
Stu.
been had.
Stu Davis, aka Stuart Broad
Haiti.
lookalike.
Haiti. Here we go.
If he gets Haiti, I think he will literally leave.
What is Robin Williams' best film?
Oh God,
Jumanji.
Vietnam. It's Vietnam, isn't it?
Good morning, Vietnam.
Oh dear, I'm loving this because all the shit ones are coming out.
Stu's not real. It's fine.
Vietnam for Stuart. Oh, bless him. He'll be absolutely gutted about that. But he might get worse team. Who knows? They've never been in a Women's World Cup until now, so big summer for them. So
Probably
they've
won't
not
be in one for much longer either.
So they're in Group E with USA, Netherlands, and Portugal. I don't think there's much of a chance there, sadly. Stanners.
USA versus Vietnam. Wow.
Nearly at the halfway point. Joe Stanley, big task ahead. He's got to make sure he doesn't get me on it yet. Oh!
Xhaka Lover 69.
Now, who is that? I don't know any Shaka lovers.
Xhaka's
Also
gone.
known as Marriott or Miranda Stockwell.
She's got many nicknames. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But
Oh,
going,
I hope this is rubbish.
you do know Miranda will kill you if you don't get this one right because she's had some terrible draws.
If
Where's
she
that put the
draws
Saudi
USA,
Arabia
she'll
one?
be running down the street.
Oh no.
Oh no, who is it?
It's USA, isn't it?
No way! Oh, fair play. Oh wow.
She's running down the streets at Market Drayton.
There isn't any streets in Market Drayton. It's
See
all
the
just a hobble.
USA for Miranda, fair play. After all the bad draws she's had, she's got the tournament favourites, and of course, let's not forget as well, they've won the last 2 World Cups.
I think we should just end this stream here. We'll just restart it.
I think it's fair to say it's rigged. But there we go,
It's rigged.
Miranda Stockwell in with Stuart Davis at Group E. Oh, poor Stu. Miranda's going to absolutely slaughter him, and I'll leave it there. Stanners, back to you. What a draw this is becoming. I'm enjoying this.
Can we just have a quick vote just to kick Miranda out?
Stanners. Who's next? It's like, what was that cheese thing that you'd put in your fridge? Those red balls that
Most cheese. to be
Is
honest.
it? What was it called? I
Baby
can't-
Bell.
Baby Bell. They
Baby
look
Bell?
like loads of baby bells in your bucket, in your bowl. So I keep saying bucket.
Andrea Pirlo.
It's Mr. Perlo or Andrew Pollard. If you're watching, Andrew, how are you, my sexy friend? So Andrew Pollard.
Everyone's favourite Welshman.
Oh, he's the
Oh,
best.
let's get Wales.
Well, I don't know. I quite like gigs. Yeah,
But-
no Wales. They didn't
No.
make it to this World Cup. They lost in the playoffs.
You like him more than his brother does, anyway.
Colombia.
Colombia. I think you might like that one. Good kits. So
I've ripped Colombia.
for Andrew Pollard. So let's find out which group that is. Is Group H, it looks like. So Andrew Pollard in Group H. He is so far with Helen Wilcox in Group H. So that's just them two so far. They're also in with Germany and Korea Republic. Right, Stanners, back with you for player number 14. Of course, Pat Corbett, who's got in touch with us on the group chat, on the live chat page, he won the last sweepstake, so who knows? Does he get England to compete with Miranda? Who is it?
What a legend.
Oh, it's a leg end.
Me. I've already been.
It's Ian Davis.
It's Ian Davis, aka my dad. I can't actually remember what countries he's had in the past, but Burgoyne will give him his new one.
He had South Korea at the men's, I think.
Oh, he did. You're right. Yeah, he was happy about it, but then I told him it's not good news.
Because I knocked him out in the last 16.
Yeah, literally.
He couldn't hold on to this. He couldn't compete with this gun show.
Nigeria. Oh, I don't know. Is that a good one? They were at the last World Cup. They were at the last World Cup, and they do have Oshiala, who's a massive striker name in women's football in Europe at the moment. So, and she plays for Barcelona. So let's find out where they are. Nigeria. Let's find you. Where are you?
In Africa.
Oh,
That's where they are, in Africa.
Very good. Not for the Women's World Cup, though. They're in Australia or New Zealand. I can't find them. Where are they? Did I include them? I can't find it. Oh, there it is. It is Group B.
What, you munching on, Burgoyne?
There we go. He is with George. It's the battle of the Davises again. George Davis versus Ian Davis in Group B. They still need to find out about Australia and Ireland. So, Stanners, it's your go again. A bit of a prayer, hoping that he's going to get himself out of this bowl.
I hope he gets Ireland. I'll make sure it happens.
If I get Ireland, that doesn't bother me. I got Irish blood in me somewhere.
Technically, we all do.
On the home on the plane home quick then.
Roisin.
Roisin? Yeah, something like that.
Roisin. I think it's Roisin, I think.
She's a good friend of Gabby's. This is her first time in our sweepstake. Burgoyne, what is her first ever team going to be in our sweepstake?
Haiti.
Oh no, I forgot they've still not been picked, haven't they? Oh god. Who is it?
China!
China! Okay. They are the Asian Cup winners. So they have won
Not
silverware
hard, is it?
recently.
Not hard, is it?
But China.
Will it be
in
a
there.
sweet? What? Sweet or sour?
Very good.
Racist.
But actually, Royza doesn't know who she's got in Group D yet, because we haven't got any other players in that one yet. That is Denmark, Haiti, and England. Let's go back to Stanners. And this is for 16th, so we're near the halfway point.
Great, there goes our
Just
monetization.
That is very, very rude.
Sorry.
If you'd like
Got
to
kids
super
watching.
chat, you're presenting, mate.
Let's not bring the BBC into this.
Right, we're cancelled.
Pat
They're in
Corbett.
enough trouble.
There he is. Pat Corbett. Our
And emphasis
previous
on
winner.
the bet. Emphasis on the bet.
Bet.
This is gambling. And we're all committing sins by
Mate,
gambling.
Prison's too good for you.
Burgoyne. I don't
I
think
will
Stan's-
thrive in there. I'd have the biggest deals going, mate. I'm telling you, I'd be able to run that thing like a business.
Yeah.
I'll just escape by walking between the bars. To be honest, I'm that skinny.
You are spindly. Netherlands.
Netherlands, not bad, Pat. They are the runners-up at the last World Cup. They lost 2-0 to the USA in the final. But who was the manager for the Netherlands, Joe?
Stu Davis. No, Serena Bergman.
Well done, well remembered. So yes, the Netherlands. If I can find them on my thing, right there they are. Oh, we're nearly full up.
Somewhere
with this
near
group.
Belgium.
Here we go. So Pat is with Stuart Davis and Miranda in Group E. We're just waiting on Portugal now. But that is some group. I'm looking forward to that. There's some clashes in that group. But let's go back to Stan. Actually, before we do, folks, because we're at the halfway point, going to have to do some plugins. As you can see on your bottom right corner of your screen, the Women's Football Magazine's World Cup Edition magazine is available to buy now. Just get it from the link in your description. It's only £5, and I've got it right here in my hand, which is the printed edition. Look at that for a front cover. It's fantastic. All the players, well, not all of them, but one player from each nation. Let me get that a bit closer. It's got a nice picture of the trophy as well. We've got previews in there. Look at all the groups. Got some interviews in there as well, I think, from what I can remember. So yeah, and also there's a World Cup wall chart right here as well, so you can take it out the magazine and of course fill it in during the World Cup between the 20th of July and August 20th. We also do online magazine editions throughout the year, so do check us out, the Women's Football Magazine, link in the description below. Joe
Guys,
Stanley is
you got
very
to get me a
busy.
better gig.
Oh.
You got to get me a better gig. I told you I'm not going to work with people like this.
I
Take
can't
notes.
wait to get my share of the sponsorship
Yeah.
revenue there. And buy a house.
Yeah, I told you. I told you. You need to get me on better gigs. I'm better than this. Absolute idiots. People called Jamie.
I can't believe
Wait,
that
which
Joe
one? There's two
stabs
Jamies
his
here.
agent.
What? I'm on. They're still on the air. Shit.
Actually, the other thing I forgot to
Never-
share with you lads as well.
Never
is that
mind.
I've actually got the
What?
Women's World Cup sticker album with me right now. I haven't opened it
Joe.
yet. I've had it for 2 days.
Joe, what did
Actually,
your dad say was for tea?
Don't know. What did he say was for tea?
I don't know. You're just on the phone to him, weren't you? Or... Chicken
I just had
dippers, or-
I had a. To be fair, I ate before coming on here. I had a chicken sandwich.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm really proud for you.
I know. I can make stuff.
Standards.
You made it.
You've got a big task now. You've got to bring in the 17th player.
Walk like an Egyptian. Don't know why I did that. Just a bit of fun.
Egypt aren't even in this World Cup. No Mo Salah.
That's a disgrace.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, I need better gigs. This Joe is a clown.
Oh, who
How's
is
your mum
that?
doing anyway?
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Tell her I'll call her later.
It's got Night and Day on at the moment. It's a good film. You're right. Looking like
Night
Tom
and Day
Cruise,
is
isn't it?
not a good film. No, it's not. Oh, it's Caroline.
Lippe.
She's actually from Norway.
Is she?
And, yeah, so she probably will be annoyed not to have got Norway, but who will she get? That's down to Mr.
My friend
Burgoyne
Izzy's
here.
part Norwegian.
Oh, really? Okay.
My friend Izzy, yeah. She's got Norwegian relatives.
She
Are you ready
related
for
to
that
Holland.
joke again? Jamie, you ready for that joke again?
Go on. What joke's this?
Wilson!
Wilson!
I'm sorry, Wilson.
When are we actually going to get Wilson to compete in the sweepstake?
Don't know. Ask him.
Well, you've got him.
Oh no, I've got Spain actually. But...
Spain! Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's a good one for Caroline. So that is Spain for Caroline. It's her first time in our sweepstake, and I think she'll be pretty pleased about that. Probably the dark horses for this World Cup. They were, of course, close to beating England at the last Euros when it went to extra time, but England got there at the end thanks to an absolute screamer from Georgia Stanley when they played in Brighton. Back with you, Joe, for our 18th man or woman. I just find it so weird we can't hear the balls on these mics.
I can never hear my balls.
Have to
Yeah.
have some first.
That's ironic that I said that. Because it's myself.
It's Stanners! Oh,
Oh.
big moment. Big moment. Because...
Get the last of the nobodies out the way.
Who is it?
Alright, I'm going to
Let's
look
be
away.
honest, the real Joe's in it.
Right, Burgoyne. Big moment.
No,
Joe
look
doesn't
away.
want to look. Let's
Joe,
see.
look away. You can't look, Joe.
Joe can't look.
Oh, Joe, are you ready to cheer on that? Are you ready to cheer on Russo and Stanway?
Yeah.
Because you've got Sweden.
It's alright, we've got, what's the name? That one that's a Barcelona. Mine's gone blank. I can see her face, though.
Not got a Euros title, have they?
So Sweden. Not bad, Joe, not bad. You know, they are one of the dark horses again. So, who knows? Let's put him in. And he is in Group G. So that actually is our first group completed. So Group G, we've got Joe Stanley for Sweden, Claire for South Africa, Pippa for Italy, and Katie Harris with Argentina. Joe Stanners, back with you, my friend.
You can dance. You can jive.
dance, having the time
You
of
can
our
draw.
lives.
The sweepstake balls. You can draw the sweepstake balls.
What am I doing?
Drawing
What am
the people's names before Burgoyne, just the country.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna-
on Let's Talk Sport.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Burgoyne wanted to kill himself since the start of this draw.
He has a profound
Are you
effect
ready?
on
Oh, who is it? Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, it's the worst competitor now.
Oh, it's me! Oh,
Yeah, it is. It's you.
oh, man. Oh, here we go. Oh, crap. I'm nervous. Oh, no. Come on, Burgoyne.
What-
Don't do this to
Watch
me.
him get
Could be.
England. Watch him get England.
Please give me England. I've got the shirt. I've got the shirt. I'm doing it. Come on, give me England. Don't give me Haiti. Don't give me Haiti. Fuck's sake.
They speak English, Jamie.
Ireland.
New Zealand.
Ah!
New Zealand.
Oh no, Ireland.
What's it
That's
like to
what I
lose
knew-
your own tournament again?
I know. Yeah, I still will not win. So that is using. Oh, great! Wow. If we look at Group A, I've got to face Tash and Liam. Is it funny? I joked at Liam getting Philippines, and now here I am in the same group as him. So we're still
Going
waiting.
to
on-
lose to him.
Yeah. Oh dear. So that's me out of the tournament. Fantastic. It's the taking part that counts. I don't want a meal deal.
Let's see if we can time it up, down.
Right, oh,
Oh, went for a little fly.
Hello.
down. Has he
I've got
got?
a friend that's gonna help me out. Ah!
As it's bitten you, is it a good time to say that most koalas actually have chlamydia? There was a
I
sanctuary
hope.
for it and
I
everything.
actually hope not, because I wouldn't have hooked one.
If you
So
want to Google it
it's alright. I've got a condom on, so I'm all set.
on your face. Or is that just the sunscreen?
I just bagged up earlier just in case because I didn't know how excited I'd get during the draw.
Who'd you get again?
You got
Sweden.
Sweden.
That's why I got excited. Have you searched that in Pornhub? Sorry, actually, let's not go there.
I
George
love being
Harris.
monetized.
We could still be monetized. We've not said anything wrong, technically speaking.
Okay.
It was George Harris, by the way.
Oh, was it George Harris? Sorry, hang on. Wait, we're going. I haven't.
Yeah, wake up, please, mate.
Hang on. Right.
No,
now
he's too
let's
busy
switch.
dreaming of those Swedish girls on certain websites.
I beg pardon. Right, Burgoyne. It's your
I've
turn.
already drawn the ball, but you took forever, so
Oh.
that's not a fix. France.
France. So next door.
Oh,
Bonjour.
Oh.
Oh, oui. Très bien, c'est fait bien, merci.
Shut up.
boom.
Right, George Harris. So that
Who did
means
that
he
file?
is in Group
Ye-
F. Wait, hang on, Joe. Not yet.
Je voudrais
Jack,
un
spin
chocolat
it.
chaud.
So, Burgoyne, you have got George Harris in your group, along with my brother Chris Davis so far. You're still waiting on who will get Jamaica. That is in Group F. Stanners,
Très bien. Oui.
it's back to you. Oh, he's eating it. If that
I'd
went,
love to-
if I'd love it if he swallowed that by
I'd
accident.
love to punch him right now.
I mean, you
He's
can't
got
just go all the way to where his house is. You know where it is.
I do. I've spent many a night outside of there. Have you noticed he's got the same colour as his balls?
Yeah, well,
They get redder now.
you can draw me out next. Actually, that sounded so wrong.
I've already
did
drawn
it.
you, mate. You got Sweden.
Stanners.
That's
who've you
Lee.
got? Oh, it's Lee Wilder.
Lee Wildash.
Big.
He's a
moment.
wild one, I'm telling you.
Big moment for him. Who's he gonna get? That's down to Burgoyne.
Hang on a second, has Miranda just run past my house?
They've let her
Celebrating.
out of the mentalist institution again. The
Just
AKA
chanted
the
new
Arsenal
essay.
fan
You
club.
do know.
USA.
You do know we're not gonna hear the end of this.
I can mute WhatsApp. It's fine.
She's just she just shouted to me she loves Stan Kroenke.
Right,
bet.
South Korea. Now that Stan has a shut up.
Korea Republic for for Lee. I don't think he'll be happy about that. No offense to Korea Republic.
Oh, it's Korea Republic, not South Korea. I didn't look.
So Korea Republic. It's Lee Wildash. So he is in with Andrew Pollard, who's representing Colombia, Helen Wilcox of Morocco, and they're still waiting for Germany. So someone could still get Germany.
If it's any consolation, they're
And
down in
England.
South Korea on Wikipedia still.
Look at look at this,
So-
folks. Look at this, folks. We've still got England and Germany to still to be determined. So there's still a couple of good teams in there,
And
Uh,
Haiti.
and Haiti, yeah, for worst team of the tournament, definitely.
Come on, Joe Crossland.
Stanners. We haven't had. Wait, all of us. Yeah, all three of us have been drawn.
We
Mixed
could just go
reviews.
home. Leave Miami to do the rest. It'd be fine.
Billy Elliot, Pugh.
Billy Pugh.
Why are you bullying people you don't know?
Billy Pugh.
I just
is
want
his-
to dance.
It's like being on Reddit.
I just want to dance.
Billy Pugh. Who's he gonna get? I bet he gets England, and he's Welsh, by the way. He supports Wales.
Jamie, it's funny you've just said that.
Who's he got?
He's got Jamaica.
You keep getting me with them.
It's too easy, mate.
They have a bobsleigh team.
They do.
Apparently.
Well, they kind of do, but they just make. Let's be honest, they just form it up, don't they?
Just like Brad Pitt's F1 thing.
Is that a film or something?
It is a film, yes.
Oh dear.
Yes. Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings. No, the F1 film. So, actually, Group F is completed. So, George Harris of France, Billy Pugh of Jamaica, Jamie Burgoyne of Brazil, and Chris Davis of Panama. Now, back
And
to...
then-
We're nearly there, folks. We're coming to our last 10.
Check, I've got 10 in here.
This was only supposed to be a short draw.
We never want
I've
them
drawn the
short.
short
We don't do
draw.
short things, do we, guys?
We don't. Of course not.
Jamie, do you want to do any more sponsors while we're waiting? Or...
No, I've got the
Cats of all
the
ages?
Panini Women's World Cup sticker album available at all post offices or whatever you call them. News agent.
If you want to sponsor football teams, you can sponsor the Tranmere Rovers women's team. All details on our website or email hannahn@tranmererovers.co.uk. That's hannahn@tranmererovers.co.uk for more details.
Isn't that GDPR?
What?
Isn't that
GDPR?
GDPR.
Oh, no.
That's how you contact about the about the sponsorship is that email address. That's why.
I'm only joking, don't worry.
And I know it's Helen.
Helen. Other Helen in this sweepstake. Who has she got? Burgoyne. Helen's part of the
Take my breath away.
Women's Football Magazine.
The next ball, sponsored by Shirt Pillowing. If you want to be ripped off for some bad shirts, go to shirtpillowing.com.
You little shit.
Switzerland,
Switzerland.
the land of the Seb.
So I think it is the land of the Seb who decided not to do this one. But that is Group A done. So Seb, it's not Seb, Helen. Helen is there with Leon Bond of Philippines, Tash Bradley with Norway, and myself with New Zealand. Yay. Anyway, Stanners. Actually, I might buy the New Zealand shirt. Hey, I could buy one. I might buy one.
You could sell it on Shirt Pillowing.
No, because I want it.
You buy two.
Sponsored by Caps of all ages.
We
Hey,
posted a Donald Trump hat and
Hey.
then we got banned.
no, we didn't. No, we didn't get banned.
Cancelled.
No, I just got bored.
Arrested.
I feel like everyone's having a go at my failed projects. Anyway, but joy.
Extreme robots.
That's not mine.
What's
Where's the sponsorship money? Or is it my turn? Is it?
No. Stanners' turn.
Standards, never mind.
Harry wrong? Right.
Harry Wright.
Harry wrong. Seb False's brother.
Now, Hauser has still got the chance of Germany or England. Burgoyne. Coming to the very last few. This is very tense.
Who did you say again?
England, Germany, maybe.
Oh no, it's Japan.
Japan. Fuck, that's so weird. We were talking about Japan's football team the other day. Wow, Hazard with Japan after we were talking about it. That's really weird. So that is Japan, and maybe another outsider. They of course, were the winners in 2011 and also runners-up in 2015. So they've had a good record in the Women's World Cup. So that's Harry with Japan, Henry Hazelhurst of Zambia, and Caroline Lippert of Spain. We still need... so actually, looking at who we got left. Australia, Ireland, Portugal, Costa Rica, England, Haiti, Denmark, and Germany are still nations that we haven't had out of our bowls yet. Stanners.
Crosland's getting England. I feel it.
I feel, yeah. You know what? I hope, I would like him to get it.
You cheat.
Well, none of us are getting it.
This is where you realise I've got a second name. I'm not drawing names, never mind.
So this is our 25th out of 32. Ooh.
The guy that owes various members of this group money. Luke Tanner.
Luke Tanner. Luke Tanner. Is he gonna? Why do I have a feeling he's gonna get England?
He's getting 80. That's happening.
Is Burgoyne gonna make sure?
One of us has just said it.
Oh, who is
No, I'm
it?
joking. Australia.
Australia, the hosts, the co-hosts of
G'day,
this
Luke.
World Cup. Actually, maybe one of the dark horses. That, you know, who knows? They did beat England in a friendly recently. So let's go to Australia. They're in Group B. So let's put him in there. So there they are in Group B. Luke Tanner with my dad and George Davis. They still need a name for Ireland. Let's go back to Stanners, who's fallen asleep during his shift, which is not good at all, folks. P45 is on his way.
Who's he? Some sort of rubbish rapper.
50 pence.
I knew 50 Cent when he was a quarter. Kyle Fenn.
Kyle Fenn, Eden Hazard.
Hazard.
Now, Kyle Fenn, I don't think he's had much luck in our draws in
Is
the
Kyle
past.
fat too? Is he a big boy as well? Oh. He's had a lot of luck today, though. The luck of the Irish, Republic of Ireland.
Republic of Ireland for Kyle. So he'll have a few Guinnesses after finding out that, either because he's happy or he really doesn't want to be part of this.
I'd be having a
sweepstake.
few Guinnesses after that.
I think I would be as well. Let's just find Ireland. Actually, have never been in a Women's World Cup before, so this will be their first time. So Kyle Fenn forms Group B. So that means it's Luke Tanner of Australia, Kyle Fenn of Ireland, Ian Davis of Nigeria, and George Davis of Canada. Stanners, number 27, please. An odd number. 3 away from 30. 5 away from 32. Just so you know.
Adamus Davis.
Adam Davis.
Adamus.
A man I haven't seen in a while.
Is he
Some
still
say
around?
yeah, is he still alive? Is he still relevant? I mean...
Chester's not, so...
Could he get England, Burgoyne? We still haven't had them or Germany.
I really hope he doesn't go. Oh... He's got
Ooh.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica for Adam Davis.
As irrelevant as Chester.
This is getting tense now because the last remaining players could get... not yet, Joe. Not yet, Joe. Let me
Joe,
just
stop
fill
it.
in the
no.
draw. So Costa
Sorry,
Rica.
a bit premature there.
So Adam Davis for Costa Rica. So that means we've got our Group C of Caroline of Spain, Adam with Costa Rica, Henry Hazelhurst has Zambia, and then Harry Wright with Japan. So let's go back to
1 second.
Stanners. Actually, just before we go back to Stanners, as you can see, England, Haiti. We've only had one person in Group D so far. So England, Haiti and Denmark still to be drawn. Germany in Group H and Portugal of Group E. So, yeah, we've got
Some
quite
big
an
hitters
interesting.
still to go.
There really is, including Haiti. Stanners has. We thought he had a heart attack then.
I dropped. I was trying to show that I've got 5 balls left and they fell out.
And for the second draw in a row, he has fallen with the balls.
Which is ironic because, you know. Gorg. Stopped.
And it's
George,
Jorg,
stop.
and it's Horgy. Horgy
We'll have a look
stopped.
now.
Hog.
Now, big moment for him. He's never been in our sweepstakes before. Could he get England? Could he get Germany? Or could he get Haiti?
He's got Portugal.
Portugal! They actually got a good draw against England last weekend in a friendly in their last warm-up games. So let's fill that in.
Nivea Sun.
Where do we
Sponsor
get
us
all
now,
these brand
please.
deals from?
So there we go. George starts with Portugal. So he's in with Stu Davis of Vietnam, Miranda Stockwell of USA, and Pat Corbett with the Netherlands. Look at this! Still Germany, Denmark, and England, and Haiti. So we've got possibly the worst team and possibly the best team in this tournament still to come out of this. This has been some draw. Joe Stanley, I can't wait anymore. Get those balls rolling again.
It's like watching a really bad TikTok cooking channel where someone's trying to break an egg.
Stotto says, I get to batter stew. I'll take that. Stanners, who is it? Who's kissing Solfin? Is it Joe Crosland? It is, it's Crosland.
We've got the Joe code. Let's get him England.
Let's get him England. Come on, Burgoyne.
Haiti, come on. Let's have Haiti.
The Joe code. Let's get him England.
Are we ready?
Ooh. Here we go. Who's he gonna get? Burgoyne. He's
Denmark.
Denmark. After all that, it's Denmark.
Christine Eriksson.
Let's just let's just find out where they are. They are in the same group as England. So let's put him in, Mr. Crosland. There he is. So Joe Crosland.
Oh, I haven't had an abusive text yet.
Is with Royson, who's with China, but we still haven't had Haiti, England, or Germany. We are down to our last 3, and in terms of our last competitors, who have we not had through yet? I'm just trying to think who we haven't had through yet, but we'll find out over these next 3. So, Stanners, my man, he's fallen asleep again. We're nearly there, folks. We're nearly there.
Drop the balls again.
Thanks to everyone who has stayed put, even when their team has probably already been drawn out.
It's not a very nice thing to text someone, Stanners.
Do not tell anyone
Well, you
who
said
you
you
got.
had an abusive message.
Remember Joe Burgoyne, don't tell anyone who they got because they have to watch this.
Who's Joe Burgoyne?
He sounds
Who's
horrendous.
Joe Burgoyne?
It sounds like a brother mixed with. It sounds like a bad accent from The Fly.
Sounds like an incest. Gabby, 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 up on the hole. She's gonna score. She's gonna score.
So Gabby, who is a Chelsea fan, who has Gabby got?
I like a Zoom call without Jamie's face.
Who said that?
Not me, obviously. England!
It's England for Gabby. Oh, she'll be thrilled with that. Oh, yes. She'll be very happy about that.
Why are you telling Stu and Miranda who they've got?
Don't tell them what they've got. They have to watch it.
Snakery.
Right, so that is England for Gabby. She'll be absolutely thrilled with that one, I know for sure. So that is England for Gabby. So we're still just now down to possibly the worst team and possibly the best team, Haiti and Germany. Stanners, we're going down to the final 2.
So I can't sit down even when my back's gone.
Head's gone too, mate.
That went years ago. Damn Middo.
And it's Mr. Middo. How are you, my friend? Hope you're watching. Who's he going to get, though? Haiti or Germany? This is quite nerve-wracking.
Well, left
Jamie.
or right?
I'm going to...
Left. No.
Dead
You're-
centre.
Or right.
You're... Juggle them, whichever one you catch first.
Right.
I've lost them both now.
Oh, for God's sake.
Left or right? Hang on.
Right.
I'm going to say righty left.
My right or your left?
I'm going
Right.
to say your left right.
You're right.
Your left.
Oh. Well
Here
chosen,
we
Joe.
go. It's AC. Oh no! And Middo had the chance. He was given the vision of death, and the vision of death has given him 80. That is just. Let's just put that in. And that is Dan Middo.
We just end the stream now.
So that means we are just waiting on Germany. I have no idea who's left. I am really worried about.
Got no balls left.
Stanners, what are you doing?
He's basically Hitler.
He's under investigation at the BBC, as we know. Come on,
Got
Stanners.
no balls left.
Oh dear me. Greg says bye. Bye,
Wonder who it
Greg.
is.
I'd leave
Bye,
too,
Greg.
to be honest, but I'm paid to stay here, so.
Wait, you're paid?
What, they're paying you?
Wait, you're paid? Shit. Stanners. I actually can't remember who's left.
JMO Rich.
JMO, sorry, man.
JMO Rich.
So JMO has got,
Just-
unless the draw is absolutely fucked, who is in
England.
Burgoyne?
Germany.
Germany! Oh, wow, that is a great way to end it. The runners-up of the Euros last summer to England, who could possibly win it this time, this World Cup. They are actually two-time winners of this World Cup
Nope.
in 2003 and 2007. So they are a team not to mess with. So there we have it, guys. There is our results, as you can see on your screen. That is our sweepstake draw. It took us many hours, but we got there. We stayed there and we got through it. So let's go through it. Starting with me, Group A, New Zealand with myself. I will be up against Tash Bradley of Norway, Liam Bond of the Philippines, and Helen of Switzerland. Group B, we have the other co-host of Australia, that is Luke Tanner, Kyle Fenn of the Republic of Ireland, Ian Davis with Nigeria, and George Davis of Canada, the Olympic champions. Group C, we've got Caroline Lippert of Spain, Adam Davis with Costa Rica, Henry Hazelhurst of Zambia, Harry Wright with Japan. Group D, we got Gabby with England, who has shown her delight on the live chat page with the European champions. Dan Middleton so close from Germany, but instead has had to travel to Haiti instead. Joe Crosland with Denmark, and Royson of China. Let's look at Group E. Miranda Stockwell, she's had some terrible draws in the past, but now she's got the world champions and the favourites to win the tournament of Miranda Stockwell. Stu Davis with Vietnam, Pat Corbett with the Netherlands, George Stott of Portugal. Group F is George Harris of France, Billy Pugh with Jamaica, Jamie Burgoyne with Brazil, which I'll have to sell him a Brazil top now, Chris Davis with Panama, Joe Stanners with Sweden, the land of ABBA, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Claire has South Africa, Pippa Elms with Italy, Katie Harris of Argentina, and then our final group, JMO getting the last team of Germany. What a time to do it. Helen Wilcox with Morocco, Andrew Pollard of Colombia, and then Lee Wildash with Korea Republic. Right, let's go back and get your reactions. They've both, well, it looks like they're all ready for their bowl haircuts, it looks like.
We're
Stanners,
taking cover from the flag from Miranda.
Actually, it's quite ironic, isn't it, Joe? Because Miranda will want England to win the World Cup, but now she's got USA that might beat England to it. How do you feel about that?
Certainly interesting, isn't it? Really, that she spent all this time that's good. Well, she's not done that well in sweepstakes, and then she actually gets the team that's probably the favourites for the tournament, and they could stop the team that she supports from it. So yeah, it's quite funny, really.
How do you feel with Sweden?
It is what it is, isn't it? I know we get an average team, so probably go out in the last 16 or the quarterfinals, and I'll be £5 down again. But you never know. You said it's a dark horse, so let's see if they can dance their way to the final, or at least the latter stages.
Well, if it helps you, Joe, they were the semi-finalists of the Euros last summer, lost to England, famous Russo backhill as we saw in Sheffield, and they were the runners-up in the Olympic final to Canada. So that was 2 years ago. So there's definitely some experience in that team. Burgoyne, yours was interesting, wasn't it? I mean, who did you get again?
Brazil, I think.
Brazil, that was it. Yeah, I've just been such a long draw. How do you feel about that, Burgoyne? But how do you feel about the draw overall?
It was all right. I had this small model of a cat sat on a toilet, and that's been keeping me company while Stanners has been doing his antics. But yeah, it's been an all right draw. I'd like America to obviously go out, so it'd be quite nice.
I tell you what, let's get our honest predictions. Who's going to win the World Cup, Burgoyne?
England, obviously.
Nice. Joe?
Sweden.
He's changed his nations.
Honestly, yeah.
Can I change my answer?
USA.
USA again.
Obviously.
I can't see USA doing it this time. I think Europe have caught up with the Americans this time, so that's my opinion. But let's go for worst team of the tournament. Burgoyne?
Who's Tanner got again?
He's got...
No, it's not going to be Australia.
No, it won't be Australia.
That's uncharacteristic. Whoever's got Haiti, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Just looking at the draws. Yeah, I think Haiti got the worst group, haven't they?
Yeah.
Maybe Philippines. Philippines have got a nasty group too.
I hope so. Well, I'm in that group, so we'll batter them.
Nah, it's an easy group for Philippines, that. Haiti are the worst one.
Stanners, who's going to be worst team?
Philippines or Haiti, those two will struggle by the looks of things.
Just one last time, folks, you can have a look at the draw if you haven't seen it yet. There it is in front of you. I think we are pretty much going to actually wrap it up there, so we'll leave it on that screen for a bit. But anyway, my thanks to Jamie Burgoyne for his work doing the draw, and Joe Stanley as well. Really enjoyed it, lads. Always great to do it with you. Sadly, I didn't get the team I wanted. I don't think Joe did. I don't think Burgoyne did. So no one's a winner here on Let's Talk Sport, unless you're Miranda Stockwell, Gabby, or JMO. I think those could be the ones that might win a lot of money this summer come August 20th. Anyway, if you haven't yet, folks, do subscribe to the channel, give us a like, and we'll try and do some Women's World Cup content over the next few weeks. And yeah, bring it on. But anyway, as they say in Australia, good day.